Today I'm going to teach a sequence that is appropriate for after work, a little bit of an after office sequence. So if you found that throughout the day you haven't moved a whole lot, this will be a very general and quick way to bring some energy, some vitality back into your body. And you'll notice that many of my movements are circular, and the idea behind that is if you move in circles, then nothing gets left out. So I hope that it works for you and that you get something out of this. I will cue pretty minimally because a lot of the movements will be familiar if you've done a bit of yoga, if you're familiar with those types of exercises. But give it a try. I definitely encourage it. And here goes. So begin in downward dog. Just spread your fingers out, middle fingers forward just to keep your hands evenly weighted. Your check for downward dog is plank. So you can find this shape where you're in a strict line and keep the distance between your hands and your feet. The only thing that changes is your hips go up, and that's your downward dog. To effectively take the weight out of your wrists, you can soften your elbows for a moment and then swing them tightly together so that your armpits sort of roll down towards the floor and your middle back muscles. Keep your feet active and alive, and then just drop your knees down. Toes remain tucked. Go right into your first circle. This is cow, lift chin and tailbone. You get a stretch from pubic bone to chin, front line. Do the absolute opposite round into cat so that you space your ribs and back. Downward dog comes from simply clearing your shins. You work your hips up. Armpits down, middle back muscled. Do that 4 more times. Drop your knees. Surface chin and tail. Round, cat. Downward dog, hips slide into place. 3 more knees hit the mat. Front line of your body stretches. Back line of your body stretches. Downward dog, legs collect their way up. Knees down. You can take an inhale to lift your chest up. And an exhale to pull your ribs onto your body. Downward dog. 1 more the same, knees drop. Front line of your body long. Back line of your body long. Downward dog. Touch your big toes together so that the legs narrow and strengthen. Armpits towards the mat again. Slide to plank. In plank, your heels take on much of your weight, so exaggerate heels back. Have a baby lift between your shoulder blades, so it's like that cat pose, like that strong rounding. Keep that. Keep the legs, only our elbows change as we lower down to the floor. Elbows tuck in. Chest hits first, chin brushes the floor, and I push my toes down. Cobra. So this is a back bend. It's somewhat similar to cow pose, that the chin bone lift, or chin lift, that we had already done. This is your anti-slouch. It's a low back bend, but it's very effective. So you get rid of the pattern of the day. Drop your chin back down. With your legs tight together, sit to child's pose. Lean towards your heels. And then immediately bounce your way into cow pose. The distance between knees and wrists will get a little bit longer. That's all right. This is cow, cat, downward dog. 2 more like that. Slide to plank. With legs up or down, lower onto your stomach. Toenails hit the floor. Roll yourself open. Anti-slouch your body. Cobra. Back down. Closed knee child's pose. Pike back. Roll forward. Get circular in your body. Go right into cow. To cat. to down dog. One more time, slide through. From the toes or from your knees, lower down. As soon as your legs and toes hit, roll open, cobra. Brush your head down. Pike your hips back, child's pose. Another circle here, go right into cow. Round into cat. Downward dog. Right leg up. This is three-legged dog. Bend your knee, pull your knee into your nose. So here's cat. You replay that. Your middle back is especially tall. Look forward with one step or a handful of steps. Low runner's lunge. Move your chest forward and also move the straight hip. This left hip crease shoots towards the wall that's ahead of you. This is strict, just low runner's lunge. And here's the circle. Drop your back knee, my toes are still touched. Take your head into your hands. Chest comes up, think about cow pose. So you're repeating a shape you've already felt. And then get strict again, touch the fingertips. Immediately squeeze your shin up. This is low runner's lunge. Just twice more, drop your knee. Head falls into wrist. The front line of your body gets long, especially from hip to chest. Fingers tap down. Squeeze the shin bone back up. We'll do it one more time. Knee drops down. Body lifts. And then hands tap the mat. Really good if you've been sitting today to open one hip at a time. Let's just come to tabletop to get out of that. And then to downward dog. Left side kick up. Bend your knee, drag your leg into your nose. So your middle back is big and lifted. With one step or a handful of steps, you find low runner's lunge. So your foot lands, your chest is looking forward. As is the right hip, the straight leg. And then we give it a variation. Drop your knee, pull your body up into your wrists, and then cartwheel your body back down. Fingertips hit, squeeze your shin bone. Do it twice more. Knee drops, torso lengthens. Fingertips hit the mat. Power through that back calf. Do one more time. Then you can come into low runners and then go right into a tabletop position. Hands and knees. Stretch into downward dog and let that integrate. Think of moving your thigh bones back. Armpits still round towards the floor. And then slowly walk your feet towards your hands. Think about plank pose as you rise into flat back. This is a partway lift. You should feel like your torso comes out from your hips. If you're reaching for the floor, switch the posture of your hands, take them to your shins. With a baby bend in your knees, go to a forward fold. And then get taller than you were all day. Come all the way up to extended mountain. So you reach. Your hands are involved, and then your hands bind. Fingers laced together, push your palms up. So extended mountain with a bit of a bind. Find yet another circle. Cave your heart in, push your hands forward. So it's like standing cat. Hands forward and up. And then get rid of the effort. Fling your arms wide, fold down. Little bend in the knees. Flat back, you lift part way. Bow down. Press into your feet, rise up. As soon as you get up to the top, lace hands, push the palms up. Send the skin of your palms forward. Go back up. And then dive down. Initiate flat back. Then you'll interlace your hands, bend your knees first, Find that the hands lace behind you. We are still suspended in flat back. Torso off the mat. Sit bones are back. Find the opposition of chest forward, knuckles behind. And then bow it out here. Guide your knuckles up and over you. Hands to low back, and then dangle the arms. Simply step to tabletop, back onto your mat. Go all the way down for bridge. Plant your feet. Once you're there, pull your feet in tighter, but you're at a hip distance, so there's space between your knees. Press into your hands, roll yourself up. Yet another circle. Hands stay, or you can wiggle your shoulder blades under and lace your hands yet again. Loosen your arms and slowly from upper to lower, come back down onto your spine. Widen your arms. Move your hips to the right of your mat first, and then kick your feet up. Twist your body to the left. This left hand can pressurize the twist. And back to center. Make your adjustment. Hips go left. Knees twist to the right. They drag a bit of your torso over with. Right hand can pressurize. Center. Then roll all the way over onto either side. Press yourself up. And there you have your end of day yoga. Hope that it helps, and carry on throughout your evening.